I'm Sarah. This is essentially my baby, this project. Well, it's our baby now too, but originally it was my idea, the whole thing was my idea. Didn't mean for it to get quite as big as what it's got, but it has, it's really grown, and but I've got lots of help, so hopefully it'll be good. Laura's ride, originally it was just going to be me and a couple of friends. That was how it all came about. And then I thought I'd put a post on Essex Riders, which is Sue's page, just to say we're doing this sponsored ride in memory of Laura Davies. Is anyone interested? And well, it all kicked off from there. We must have had about 300 plus comments of people that were interested in sponsoring or people that wanted to join in. Yeah, and then it went from there, and then it went from just being a casual little ride to quite a big event. We've got upwards of 100 riders already. Hopefully we'll get more before the event. I was not expecting such a massive response. I mean, I know a lot of people were really affected by Laura's death, but I wasn't expecting such a big response as that.
The post was inundated with comments of people expressing just how sad they felt, how helpless, and just sharing so much empathy with the family. And that's where it all came from. Well, the beneficiaries are, of course, the Essex Horse and Pony Protection Society. They were a very big part of Laura's life. That is where Laura worked. She had worked there for a good couple of years, and you know, despite her loss as a person, the Pony Sanctuary lost a skilled, valued, experienced member of staff. Laura would feed the babies, Laura would sit up with them. Laura was Laura. She absolutely loved the animals. And there's horses and ponies alive today at the sanctuary that probably wouldn't be without Laura and the sanctuaries are the rest of the team.
My name's Lee Perry. I'm Assistant Sanctuary Manager here at Essex Horse and Pony Protection Society. We predominantly rescue horses and ponies that are in distressing circumstances. It could be underweight, beyond repair, or abandoned, in a bad way, skin conditions. There are very, very many reasons we take a horse in, but generally we rescue them from that situation. We rehabilitate them in any way that they need. It could be mentally, it could be medicinally, it could be physically. We'll just do whatever it takes to get them up to health before we find them a new foster home, if it's possible for them to find a foster home. Some retire here at the sanctuary purely because of medical needs. But yeah, then they'll go on to a foster home and hopefully stay at that foster home for the rest of their life. We have about 38 stables on site and currently have 54 horses. Obviously you can do the math, it's not going to split in very well. But there is a crisis at the moment and a lot of the sanctuaries are in the same boat, taking in far more horses than they can cater for, but how can you say no? The people at the sanctuary, we generally do everything between us. We do the rescuing, we do the rehabilitation, we do the rehoming. We're a jack of all trades. We repair the broken fences that they decide to knock down, and we're always on call because this is a job that we love, it's a passion, and we're always here for those horses that are taken into our care.
Us raising this money it will save ponies' lives, because that is essentially what the sanctuary do. And I think as well they really appreciate us doing the event in Laura's memory because she meant a lot to them and to the horses and ponies. So I think that they're glad that we're doing it for her. And I think if she's up there somewhere, she'd probably be quite happy about it. Apparently she wanted to organise a sponsored ride. That was her thing that she planned to do, so we're doing it for her.
Little Oreo, who came in at just a day old, his mother died giving birth to him. He didn't receive any of the first milk that he's meant to have, which contains the antibodies that fight off the infections in the young foal that they're all at risk to. He hadn't had anything to eat or drink in the 24 hours before he came to us, so he was in a very bad way. It was Laura's shift that day, and her and another groom, Dave, spent all night trying to keep this little baby alive, feeding him through the tubes that had been put in by the vet earlier that day. And I think all in all that week she must have done about 100 hours just spending time trying to get this little foal right. as did we all. And well, it worked because the little monkey's still here today, causing issues, carnage, general false stuff. But yeah, thanks to her and the rest of the team, horses like him have a chance.
I'm just looking forward to the day and just seeing everyone turn up in the pink and purple, and I think it would be lovely. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Really well, actually. We had a few teething problems at the start, but we're all sorted now. Seen loads and loads of riders. Everyone's made such a massive effort. Everyone's turned out really well, all in that purple and pink. It looks lovely. So yeah, it's going really, really well. And the weather's lovely as well. So 100% worth it. And we'll be doing it again.
I done work experience at the Horse Sanctuary and I worked with Laura, so I decided to come along. Yeah, to support her. Yeah. She's a nice girl. Yeah, they really need the help, they need the money, because they don't get much. It's hard with what they've got already.
We had no money, we had no sponsors, but we had every intention of putting the ride on, and we didn't give up, and there was points where we could have done. Well, it was worth it. It doesn't matter whether it's late nights or whether anybody paid money for it or whatever, because we all dug deep into our pockets for this. Absolutely, absolutely worth it. People have enjoyed the ride, they've smiled, they've got into the spirit of the occasion, and when you see horses going along and they've got a little L and a heart, it's nice. We can't bring Laura back, but we can raise some money and perhaps build something in her honour for all to remember.